Oh my god. This chapter was just peak. Like, I didn't expect this section to actually go this hard, this crazy. To the fact that we're not just getting Shen versus Kuroki. No. Sandro was like, nah, let me cook. I'm gonna bring in Agito, Kano Agito, and Lo Long. Like, what is this? That's nasty. And you have what is essentially one of the best team-ups in the verse. Like, it literally does not get better than this for the good guy side. It just doesn't get better. And you have all three of them just walk up in there. Ayo, it's time. Connector and his lackeys, it doesn't matter. We're here to kick ass and take names. And Lo Long, you can tell. Lo Long is ready. He's like, yeah, it's been years, bro. Lo Long has always, he has a very wild side to him, even though he's composed. Like, when he's excited, he's like, yeah. Even Agito's like, he's a barbarian. He's like, yo, let's go. It's been years. And I'm excited. I'm not gonna lie. I really didn't expect this. Like, in my last review, and even in my Kuroki Gensai video, where I talked about how Kuroki was the only one who could fight the connector, you could say, that has recently gotten copyright striked, and I'm still working on getting it back eventually. Even then, I did not expect Lo Long and Agito to just walk up in there with Kuroki in tow. But a lot of stuff in this chapter kind of confirmed a bit of what I was saying in my Kuroki Gensai chapter, where this pretty much confirms where there's a part where Wu Long blocks the Devil Lance, like with his bare hands, and he says, wow, he actually compliments Kuroki Gensai, calls him incredible. He's like, you are the strongest person I have seen in this country, I think. Yeah, I think that's the way he put it. Yeah, he's the strongest person he has met in Japan. That means everyone else that he has met doesn't come close, which includes Oma, right? Because Kuroki Gensai has made such a strong impression off the gate that he's even willing to rule out people like Oma, who he has straight up seen fight. Now, he hasn't seen Ryan and all these boys, but that to me speaks volumes about how strong Kuroki Gensai is in the story, and it's safe to say, yeah, he's the strongest on the good guy side right now. And you have pretty much the people that are pretty much relative to him, Agito and Lo Long, as his teammates. Agito looks like he's going to be fighting Yan, which is going to be interesting. I'm very interested in that particular fight. While Lo Long is going to fight, I think it was Yu Xian, I forgot his name. He was recently introduced. I expect him to die in the hands of Lo Long. I really do. Like, to me, he's just not like a staple character, you could say. It would be more interesting if, like, let's say there was Lohan there maybe, or even like Nico, or let's say William Wu would have also been interesting, or Gilbert would have been interesting as well. But that is the matchup right now. Although, how did we even get here? Which is kind of the bigger question. And as expected, you could say, Kuroki is an assassin, right? That's literally his trade. And so he was hired by some government people, basically, and the prime minister is calling Nogi, telling him this, like, hey yo, I couldn't control the situation. They just hired Kuroki Gensai. But we're not too sure if the government officials hired Lo Long and Agito as well. My guess, that could be the case where the government did hire these two as well, but my guess is that Kuroki probably got these two himself. He's like, look, chances are the connector won't be alone. I'll need y'all to, do your thing, okay? And maybe they were even prepared to jump the connector. They were like, hey, look, if he's alone, we're gonna jump him. It is what it is. This is for money. It is what it is. But they're hired guns, essentially. And they're here to basically, I think their objective, they're there to assassinate him. They're here to kill Shen Wulong. Straight up. Now, will they succeed? Probably not. I mean, let's be honest. It's hype. I'm excited for the next few chapters, but I'm not expecting Shen Wulong to die. I expect there to be a few casualties. Like this ends brutally, because I don't see any one of these guys just letting it go, you could say, or backing out without, going at it at their fullest. So there's going to be massive casualties on probably both ends of this confrontation, but Shen Wulong probably not. I mean, it is what it is. But what this does seem to be structuring itself as is that we could see one-on-one fights for each of them, or we could have a group scenario like what we had in Kengan versus Purgatory, basically, with the final fight of that arc, the Westwood faction versus the Wu clan and the Kure clan. We could have like a group scuffle like that. Or I'm guessing more so one-on-one fights, probably starting off with Lolong's fight, going on to Agito, and ending off with Kuroki Gensai versus Shen Wulong, essentially. And yeah, that's interesting, all things considered. And it seems as though Lolong and Yu Zhang, holy shit, it would be funny if I actually got that name wrong and I'm just saying some random Chinese sounding name. But it seems like this dude is also holding a weapon, and it seems like Lolong is as well. Probably won't even show the panel because Shigaku-kan might nuke me. But something else that's interesting and something I want to point to is that Shen seems to be fairly powerful. Like, with a simple hand swipe, he's able to send Kuroki Gensai flying, which leads to the end of the chapter where, Shen's like, hey, it is what it is. I'm stronger than you. You're strong enough to actually know the difference between me and you, and that it is what it is, right? But Kuroki's Gensai is like, hey, look, shape ain't all that matters. Like, he's the original GOAT. He's the original. Now, we know that Kuroki Gensai probably won't win, right? Nothing's set in stone, but Kuroki Gensai will probably not win. But will this be a high diff fight, or a mid diff, or a low diff? I don't know if it's going to be a low diff. I doubt it will be a low diff, because he did say that he's the strongest person he's met in this country, which includes the fact that he's stronger than Mukaku, just straight up, right? Kuroki Gensai is stronger than Mukaku. And so I don't know, because I would say that Kuroki Gensai would basically do better than what Mukaku did, but Shen did nerf himself. Shen will probably not do that again with Kuroki Gensai. I doubt he'll do that again. And so it might be that Kuroki Gensai will not look nearly as impressive or won't do nearly as much damage as Mukaku did, because Mukaku, he had weapons, he was fighting in his own turf, and he even got the connector to essentially sort of block, but again, he was suppressed at the time. So it's going to be very interesting to see just how far Kuroki Gensai will push Shen Wulong, or if he actually ends up winning, who knows? Some people are going to stay on the Kuroki Gensai train until the end. So let's see how it works out. Hype chapter. Can't wait for the next few chapters. Next few chapters is going to be hype as all hell. And yeah, that's it. If you liked the video, don't forget to like, sub, all that fun stuff. And until next time, take it easy.